Hey, what is going on? Welcome to Beautiful Star Podcast here on the YouTube page. Um, I hope you guys have had a wonderful day. I definitely had a great day. Um, would like to thank everyone who has subscribed to the channel. Um, and if this is your first time listening to Beautiful Star Podcast Live here on the YouTube page, I am inviting you to subscribe, you know, for the lives or videos. I'm definitely going to be making some more videos soon. But for the most part, I've been going live. I've been going live every Wednesday at 9 p.m. So tonight I wanted to briefly discuss loving someone who doesn't mean you no good. And when I say loving someone, I'm not really focusing so much on, intimate relationships, but relationships in general. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you could have a relationship and it could be one-sided where you love someone and they don't love you back. You feel what I'm saying? Or love you the way that you want to be, loved, or their love language is totally different or whatever, or they just a horrible person. Like let's keep it a buck. Like I'm not trying to sugarcoat nothing. Like some people out there just a piece of shit. Like I'm just saying. You feel what I'm saying? I believe that these people are haters in a secret way. You know what I'm saying? You should know who is for you and who is not. Some people can be blinded by their love that they have for someone, and they do not allow themselves to see someone for who and what they are. You feel what I'm saying? Because sometimes these people they like to, give you misinformation, like for their benefit, like someone who lies. You know what I'm saying? Lies a lot, lies all the time. You know what I'm saying? You being your authentic self with this person, you telling them the truth. You know what I'm saying? You want the best for them, but yet they feed you lies. You know what I'm saying? And they're not honest with you or forthcoming to you unless it benefits them in some type of way. You feel what I'm saying? And I just feel like a relationship should be a two-way street. It should definitely be a two-way street, because at the end of the day, if I'm looking out for somebody, I would want that same thing in return. You know what I'm saying? I would want that same thing in return. But a lot of times, that's not what's happening. You feel what I'm saying? That's not what's happening in the realm of these type of relationships. And like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be, oh yeah, an intimate relationship, but like friendships, right? Sometimes friendships are one-sided. You know what I'm saying? You always reaching out to someone, and they never reaching out to you. You always there for them, they not there for you. You know what I'm saying? You're truthful and honest with them, and they not truthful and honest with you. You feel what I'm saying? There's always like that fake shit. Like there's a lot of people out there that's just fake, and as I've gotten older, I've started to notice and see different things, within people, or because some people, they like to talk a good game, but they really not about it. You know what I'm saying? You ever see someone who always talk about, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna go here. Like if you see someone who say, oh well, I'm going back to school, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna open my own business, or I'm gonna get a job, you know what I'm saying, or I'm gonna, they're gonna do something, but they don't work towards it. You feel what I'm saying? Like someone who says, oh, well, I've been unemployed for about 5 years, but within that 5 years you've been unemployed. You say you was looking for a job, wasn't looking for no damn job. Within 5 years of being unemployed, within that 5 years, you could have opened up your own business. You know what I'm saying? Started selling things. You feel what I'm saying? Like, some people just like to, lie. They lie to themselves and lie to everyone else. Um, I'm not saying like always is always so easy to find a job or whatever, but if someone has been in the same predicament for 5 years and they haven't been doing anything to get themselves out of that situation, you feel what I'm saying? And they like talking like as if they doing something. You know what I'm saying? Someone just, it's a lot of air that's coming out, but you really not accomplishing anything. You feel what I'm saying? You're not really doing it. You're saying you're doing it, but the actions is not in alignment. You know what I'm saying? Like you have someone who said, "Oh well, the economy is bad. We're in a recession where things are not the way they used to be." But yet, then if we're in some type of recession or something like that, but then there's so many people out here with jobs, like, you feel me? I mean, then what's the excuse for those people? Like, what they not, you know what I'm saying? It's like, to me, I just feel like the lies that certain people, like, within relationships, it's like, I feel like when someone lies to me or be deceitful or try to manipulate me or do anything like that, that's a red flag right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, someone, I'm pretty sure you guys have ever had friends who just, it's always like that one person who like exaggerates the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, exaggerate it and just make something, something that's so small, make it like really, like this big thing that happened, but it wasn't really, really what they were saying was not really what was translated. You know what I'm saying? Someone was just exaggerating shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Making things seem bigger than what it is. I'm not talking about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, or like, like the petty lies and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I just bought a big ass car. Like people who be just, trying to make it seem like their life is so much better than what it is. You know what I'm saying? Trying to pump up themselves or something like that. I'm talking about people who just lie for no damn reason. Like, just lie. And I just feel like if you constantly lying to me, I can't see you as being truthful. Like, I just can't be around none of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's petty. I think that we should be in a place where we accept ourselves, love ourselves, no matter who in our lives or not. You know what I'm saying? And be authentic to ourselves. Because I think when someone is constantly lying about their situation and the type of person that they are, lying to everyone around them, lying to deceive someone to get what it is that they want, I think that's a person that cannot be trusted. You feel what I'm saying? And I honestly want to stay far away from liars. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. Like, you feel me? Like I'm comfortable in my own skin. So for me to sit back and try to lie to someone out there to try to make them like me, you know what I'm saying? It's like some people, go out their way to lie to other people so that person could accept them, right? Accept a force aspect, a force, like their forced self. You feel what I'm saying? It's like they're lying to you so that you could believe them to be something that they're not, right? So that they could get in good with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just another way of someone trying to get on your level so that they could get you to do what they want you to do for them. So they're going to tell you anything just so that they could get in good with you. Just like I could give an example, right? And this is going to be pertaining to, like, intimate relationships. Like, anybody, like, when you think about these dating apps, right? Anybody could get on the dating app. They put a picture up, like they put their best pictures up. They're not gonna put no pictures up where they look nasty, and you know what I'm saying, where they looking busted and stuff like that. For the most part, people are putting up pictures where they look fly, like, you know what I'm saying, like the way people pictures online could be formulated. It could tell a story, or give them a sense of a different type of perception of themselves. Like, people could perceive them a certain way because, like, let me use myself for example, right? I like to party, I like to hang out, right? And when you in a club or when you in a lounge, they always have like people going around taking pictures and stuff like that. And you take pictures of yourself, like having a good time. Like, you take pictures of yourself, like I would take pictures like when I was in the club dressed nice or whatever. And they have people going around taking photos and they put it on their website, and it looks fun and shit like that. Like, when you take those photos and you put them on like the dating app, right? So let's say if you only put those kind of photos up, you put those kind of photos of you just doing social things, like, being at different events or being at clubs and stuff like that, right? And some people do that, right? Like, let's say if you have like a man out there who he's putting up nothing but single photos of him in social events, right? Like, at the club, different places like that, right? So you already have this perception of him, like, oh, okay, he seems like a dude that likes to party. You know what I'm saying? He seems very outgoing and all this stuff, right? So, like, based off of his pictures, it's like, you seeing him in a club, you seeing him at a basketball game, you seeing him, just out and about. People take photos or whatever, and then, on a dude profile, it could be like, oh, single, or maybe he'll leave that blank, like, what his status is, like, don't put that, whatever, but put everything that he's looking for, like, oh, I'm looking for someone who's outgoing, who likes to go clubbing, I'm looking for that woman, that could be there for me. I'm passionate, I'm adventurous, I like I like going out to eat, whatever they put about them. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I went to school, I have my own business, I'm looking for that special one or whatever. Like, they put all this stuff up there, right? Meanwhile, those could be photos from like 5 or 10 years ago. You feel what I'm saying? And this person may not even be single, but they putting photos up there like they are single. But meanwhile, this person is married. But on a profile, it says something totally different. You feel what I'm saying? And so you got a perception of this person based off of the about me section. But anyway, you could really never know nobody on this internet shit. Anybody could be anybody on this internet shit, right? But when it translates, because I'm not gonna sit here and front like people don't meet people on the internet or on these dating apps, because it really does go down. You feel what I'm saying? Everyone has a smartphone. This ain't the early 2000, late 90s. You feel me? Everyone has a phone, a smartphone. Like, you could even get phones, uh smartphones, on receiving public aid. You feel what I'm saying? Like, there's people always outside trying to get you to sign up for a phone, trying to get you to sign up for a tablet, and you get it for free as long as you know what I'm saying, you in a certain income bracket, or you getting what is these things called, like SNAP benefits, or SSI, Social Security, or you know what I'm saying, you getting public aid, or public assistance. So there's people out there, because they will give you these tablets and different things like that. You know what I'm saying? So everyone has a smartphone or a tablet or access to the internet. You know what I'm saying? You could go to the library and have access to the internet. Like, I'm in New York City, and they don't have like pay phones no more, but they have these little things at the end of the block. I don't know what they call these things. What I don't even know what they call them, but they have something where you can make an emergency phone call, but you either have to have headphones, like something to put it in, so it could be a private phone call, because it's very open. So you could make a phone call, but if you don't have headphones on, it's like the whole block of hearing you type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you can make phone calls. You could get like free Wi-Fi on that. But it's certain blocks that have them. Like, when you go to the city, a lot of places in the city have those things. I have yet to see them, like, in the Bronx or Brooklyn, in certain areas. They're probably there, because the boroughs are big, but they have that. You know what I'm saying? Well, people can make like a phone call, whatever, like an emergency phone call, like, so, and then you can have access to the internet. You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole point that I wanted to bring up, is like, you have access to the internet with these things. I don't even know what the hell they called, but they on like the certain blocks. Like, when you go in the city, you see them. They like at the end of the block. They like this big thing, and you can see the Wi-Fi thing pop up on your phone. I think it say like New York City Link or something or whatever. But the point I was trying to make is, everyone has access to the internet. At least a lot of people do, because I don't want to say everyone does, because some people are in certain circumstances that that's limited. So I'm not gonna say, oh well, everyone should have access to the internet, some form of internet, because there's some people out there that's capped or held captive. So we're not gonna act like, even though it's 2024, you would think that we are on a different type of time, but there's some people out there that's definitely being sex trafficked. There's slaves out there. I don't want to say it like that, but some people are being held against their will. You know what I'm saying? We got wars going on. It's just a lot of things that's going on in the world. And so I'm not going to try to act like everyone is have access to certain resources, when that's not true. You know what I'm saying? Not everyone does, but for the most part we all do. But anyway, like, so there's people out there, they put the stuff on on these dating profiles, pretending to be some shit that they not, right? And some people go out and they meet people from the internet, right? And they develop relationships, right? Because it's like, if you searching for somebody, you looking for love, you know what I'm saying, you're not really focusing your energy on, like, all right, this person is just, I'm just meeting this person, I don't know this person, you know what I'm saying? But then, like, when you're talking to someone on the phone every day, right, it could be kind of quite confusing or whatever, because you think someone because you're talking to them every day, but really you don't know that person. They just feeding you a whole bunch of BS. And how many women out there that can say that, oh, they met some guys online and they wasn't who they said they was? You know what I'm saying? But it took them like 3 or 4 years to figure that out. Like it took them a whole few children later to figure that out. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I seen something where this man, he was just using women for places to stay. Right? He gave a whole fake he provided them with a fake. He was a fake ass dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's no other way for me to say it. Like, the dude was just lying. You know what I'm saying? He was like a scammer. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of romance scammers out there. You know what I'm saying? Because they see, women who want that perfect person, or they want a relationship so bad that they are blinding themselves to what is actually really happening in front of them, or you know what I'm saying, blinding themselves to what's really out there. Like, you know what I'm saying, a lot of times people, they thinking about this knight in shining armor who's supposed to come save them, like some type of Disney movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, still under that perception of romance and, the relationship thing, like thinking, these guys are perfect. Like, let me tell you something. Some of these guys out here, and I'm not no damn relationship expert or no dating coach or none of that stuff, but when someone don't mean good, I think you need to tap into your intuition. You feel what I'm saying? These first people are secret haters. They only want to use you for what they want to use you for. You feel what I'm saying? And getting back to what I was saying about this woman who met this guy online, and it was a few women who met the same person online who was just using a woman for their money and what they could give them. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, these guys up here, they don't want to get a job. They don't want to work. They don't want to do anything, but they want to live off of a woman, right? So they'll pretend like they want to take care of you and do things for you. Like, oh yeah, take you on a few days. Because let me tell you something. If you're talking to somebody on the phone every day, right? And a lot of times women be giving out information at you. They don't need to know your whole life story, right? But when you're talking to someone and it's like they share information with you, you feel like you got to share information with them. You know what I'm saying? So before you know it, you telling them all the things that you've gone through. You know what I'm saying? Like, women be sitting on the phone with guys talking about the traumatic shit that they went through when they was kids. You know what I'm saying? And how the last couple of guys, how they dogged them out and stuff like that. And, giving them all this stuff so that they could use it against them. So that they could use that information to like, to get what they want. Right? So they want to use that information so that they can have one up on them. And it's just like, you talking to this guy every day. He, first of all, talking for like 5-6 hours on the phone. Like, who, like, listen, that's some little kid shit. You know what I'm saying? Sitting on the phone for like 5-6 hours. But people do that, talk on the phone long hours a day. What's this thing called? It's not even like talking on the phone, but like, video chatting or messaging and stuff like that, doing all this stuff, but really like talking about nothing. Like, this guy's really not even giving you no information about him whatsoever, and you just telling him everything, right? Everything. Because what I don't understand is, even if you are, in a relationship with somebody or developing a relationship, some people don't even think to question, like, all right, this person knows where I live or know all this stuff about me, but I don't even know nothing about this guy. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know nothing about this person, but yet you are willing to give this person all your information. You don't even know where he lives at, and he knows where you live at. You know what I'm saying? But that's how these, these romance scammers do, right? And a lot of times, like when they trying to go the extra mile, right? Trying to do some shit. I think I seen this some video, whatever. This woman, she went and had a whole baby by this dude to find out he was just using her for her money. Like, all right, he's just using her for her money, but now you have a whole baby by him, and then you find out that, he did this to some other woman as well. You feel what I'm saying? And I think we have to start using better judgment. You feel what I'm saying? Like when dealing with when meeting men in general, like when dating, period. Like, you know what I'm saying? When approaching relationships, like sometimes you got to be a little logic with it, because, when you dealing with matters of the heart or that emotional shit, sometimes that could mislead you, or, you know what I'm saying, allow you to make certain decisions that are not conducive for you. You know what I'm saying? That's not in the betterment for you, and you're not using your better judgment, right? Sometimes you just got to be like, all right, what he's saying and what he's doing is not adding up. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if someone's saying, oh, they have a job or they working towards something. If you got a job or you got your own business, why the hell do I have to send you money? Straight up and down. Like, I seen some women, give these guys like $20,000, $5,000, $100 here, or always giving somebody money. And a lot of times these people you ain't even meet this person. Like these romance scammers, you ain't even never meet this person, and you giving him like $10,000, $15,000, $25,000, $100 here. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are literally in this digital age that we are in, all the ways to meet people. Like back in the days when I was young, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, they had probably like Yahoo Chat, like the internet was there, but it really wasn't there. Like, when, you know what I'm saying, living in a hood or whatever, there's some people who had like their little modems and stuff, set up or whatever. But in my household, we had a computer. It was there for show. You know what I'm saying? We ain't really set none of that shit up. But, clearly there was people out there who were still meeting people on the internet, because they used to always have these Lifetime movies of these young girls, meeting, these old, fat, nasty men online. You know what I'm saying? But, that really didn't really exist for me then. When I was growing up, we had the chat line. You feel me? That, anybody who old school already know about the chat line. The chat line, like everybody on the phone talking, you didn't even know how this person looked. You just based it off of, how they sound. Like, oh, he sound good, his voice is deep. You know what I'm saying? They like to exaggerate it and stuff like that. Like, yeah, I'm tall. You know what I'm saying? I'm chocolate complexion. You know what I'm saying? I'm light skin. I'm brown skin. You know what I'm saying? I work. I look like this. Just a whole bunch of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You really didn't know how these people look, but it's like you got, with the conversation, captivated over the conversation. And that's what I think, there's people out there who are lonely and they want to talk to people and they want to, feel like they have someone, you know what I'm saying? Because within the society, they make you feel guilty for being single. You know what I'm saying? They try to make you feel shameful for being in a place where you are not in a relationship. When you are not in a relationship, you could be utilizing that time to make yourself better, to self-improve. You feel what I'm saying? To self-improve. Like within, like that time being spent alone, you could learn a new language. You feel what I'm saying? Shit. You know, we got a whole bunch of migrants coming. Well, that's already here in New York. You know what I'm saying? And think about the different languages, you know, that these people have. Like, you know, there's people who speak different languages like French, Spanish, you know what I'm saying? So many people, like, this is like the melting pot. Like, people have different languages, you know what I'm saying? That, you know, and it's good to be able to have another language, you know. So if that's something someone wants to explore with their time, they can, you know what I'm saying. And then you could develop some type of you know, you could take up a course, a workshop, you feel what I'm saying, a training, um do something that you never did before. You know what I'm saying? You could organize the things that's in your house, rearrange the things that are in your house. You know, level up, level up. You feel what I'm saying? I'm hearing this thing about people leveling up and elevating and better, but that's self-improvement to me. I feel like, you know, when you become better or whatever, I feel like that's that's a part of self-improvement. Also reading books, right? We don't know everything, you know what I'm saying? It's certain, you know, books that people could get, you know, to, you know, better themselves. And like these past books that I've been giving out, let me give this book out again, right? So is this book, it's called Breakthrough Goals. And hold on, let me make sure I'm giving you guys the right information. So they have this book, right? It's called Breakthrough Goals, A Complete System for Setting and Achieving Your Goals by A.K. Spencer. It's a great book, you know, all about, you know, goals. I feel like, you know, we should definitely have goals that we are working towards, things that, you know, you have your long-term goals, you have short-term goals, right? But and then, you know, based on your goals, the things that you're working towards is something that you could that can be incorporated into your daily lives. You know what I'm saying? Like the things that you're doing on a daily basis could be geared towards you achieving those goals, right? And a lot of times people don't really, you know, understand goals or how to really effectively accomplish a goal, right? Because some people just, you know, throw it out there like, oh, I want to do X, Y, and Z. I want to finish school. I want to, you know, travel. I want to, you know, get a new job. I want to start my own business. You know, I want to be more clean. You know, I want to dress up. I want to, you know, do my hair more often. I want to, you know, whatever it is. A goal could be any little thing, right? You know what I'm saying? Some people own their own house and save for many years. Like, oh, I want to, you know, I want to do a garden. I want to put a garden in my front yard or in my backyard, but they never get around to doing it. And I think that, you know, when you have a clear idea of what you want, but, you know what I'm saying, maybe you could read a book, right? Like this book called Breakthrough Goals, so that you could develop a system on completing it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times people be into the habit of not achieving their goals or not doing stuff. I just did an episode on Monday, on Monday on my website. You can check out this show. It's called How to Stop Laziness and Become Motivated. You know, a lot of times people are, you know, lazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I even go front. Shit, sometimes I don't be wanting to do nothing. it be like that sometimes when you be like, oh my god, I just want to just lay on a couch and watch some Netflix, son. I ain't trying to do nothing. But I'm just saying, like, having too many of those moments can kind of like leave you like, damn. It leads to procrastination. You know what I'm saying? Well, that is procrastination pretty much. Like, you're not doing nothing. It's just, it leads you to put stuff off. So I did a show about that. You guys could definitely go to www.beautifulstartpodcast.com and listen to it. It's great information that you guys could utilize. It's good information, right? Because sometimes we just have to get out of that you know what I'm saying, that mindset of being lazy, you know what I'm saying, and just get up and do what we have to do, you know, because time ain't waiting for nobody. That, yo, what we can't get back is our time. Once our time is gone, that's it. It's a wrap. We can't get our time back. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could lose money and you could, you know what I'm saying, make it again. But your time is very valuable. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I say to you guys out there, if you are, you know, in a situation where you are single, enjoy it, embrace it. You know what I'm saying? Utilize that time to self-improve, not to be going out looking for something that ain't looking for you. You feel what I'm saying? Because, you know, I feel like stuff will happen naturally. You'll meet somebody. You know what I'm saying? You could put yourself in a position to meet someone, but you don't just want to meet any old person. Like, you feel what I'm saying? It's just like, when you're dating and shit like that, right? You're going to, it's going to be a whole bunch of different people that you're dating. And not everyone is going to go to the next level of a relationship. Not every person you meet is worthy of being in a relationship with you, for the simple fact a lot of them come with BS. Some people come with the bullshit, the toxicness. You know what I'm saying? They be toxic, draining. You know, you ever been in a relationship where it's just like, damn, you just, every day y'all arguing. What is there to argue about? Like, I understand people have conflict. Like, conflict is something that, you know, it happens. The greatest resolutions are you know, comes from conflict. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to say, oh, everything is peaches and cream or whatever, but you shouldn't be crying all the time. You shouldn't be sad all the time. You shouldn't be in a state of confusion. Like, well, if you in a relationship or with somebody and you confused about where you stand, or, you know what I'm saying, you gotta walk on eggshells, you gotta speak a certain type of way, like, nah. Some relationships need to be thrown in the trash. You know what I'm saying? Like, throw the whole damn relationship away. You know, I'm definitely an advocate for, you know, being single. You feel what I'm saying? You know, and enjoying your singleness. And utilizing that time to self-improve, and don't rush on certain things. Like, people like, oh my God, I'm 40 and I never been married, or I'm 35, I never been married, or I don't have no kids, I gotta rush. It's like, girl, listen, it's gonna come. Trust me. People like to sit back and wonder why they ain't getting pregnant. Or like, I want to get pregnant so bad. Like, it's a reason why you ain't getting pregnant. There's a reason why. Trust me, there's a reason why. Like, you know, or it's a reason why you single. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't look at it like that. You've been with somebody for so long and you ain't even getting pregnant by this person. And then all of a sudden you have a baby by him, or maybe you didn't have a baby by him, and then you find out this dude is a straight bum. Like, he don't have nothing to offer you. Excuse me. Shit. Having a sneeze attack over here. Yeah, like, come on. Don't allow you know what I'm saying? Like, to be in a state where you're desperate. Like desperate, like when is it gonna happen for me, or when am I gonna get in a relationship? And they go looking, you know what I'm saying? And somebody out there will pretend to be something that they not, just to kind of like, get you, uh, you know, get you to do what they want you to do. You know what I'm saying? Because there's people out there, they using certain tactics, you know what I'm saying, manipulation tactics, and there's other stuff that they utilize, but don't allow yourself to be in a desperate state where you blind yourself to what's really presenting themselves to your face. You know what I'm saying? Don't act like you don't see some shit that you seen. Don't lie to yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's people out there that could lie to you, right? But, you could always point out a lie, or you could always, you know what I'm saying? Because the shit gonna come out. Like, what I've learned is no matter how long, the truth is going to be revealed. That's what I learned. Like, anything that I really wanted to know, I eventually found out. If I couldn't find out on my own, like, the answers came to me. That's just like, there's some women out there, they like to go through guys' phone and shit like that. Like, go through their spouse's phone. It could be either a woman or man, you know what I'm saying? People be into, you know what I'm saying? Whatever floats your boat, you feel me? But what you need to go through a whole nother adult phone for? Like, what I look like going through somebody's phone? You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, something just stopped. Oh, if you hear background stuff happening, you know what I'm saying? I have to apologize, you know what I'm saying, for all the background noise. This is a one woman show. I haven't figured out how to get the background noise to be eliminated or whatever as of yet. And I done forgot what I was talking about. God damn it. Like, you be talking this shit, then your mind just go blank, like, yo, what the fuck was I just saying, yo? All right, okay. Like, oh my God, now I heard a big ass noise sound, so I'm like, damn, I know you guys hear it too. So I had to let that be known, because the background noise, guys might hear, like, you know what I'm saying, some gunshots. Let me stop. I'm joking. But it's a lot of noise in the background. But I guess don't lie to yourself about what you see. You know what I'm saying? When someone shows you who they are, believe them. You know what I'm saying? That's a famous quote from from Maya Angelou. She was a great author. She got a book, I Know Why the Caged Birds Sing. I think that's what the book is called. But she, that's a great quote. Cause it's real. That's real life. Yeah, I think that's her book. Yeah, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. I think this is like a book about her life. But when people show you who they are, believe them. You know what I'm saying? Because some people, they can't, be fake for so long. Like, their true nature is going to come out. And once it's revealed, it's like, you have an option. You have a choice. You know what I'm saying? You always have a choice. You know, it's a lie when people try to make you feel like you don't have choices in life. You know what I'm saying? You do have choices in life. Even if you feel like you limited, it's still, I feel like you still got to get out of that limitations that you placed on yourself and give yourself options. Give yourself choices. Don't allow someone to take away your freedom, take away your voice, take away, you know, what makes you you. You shouldn't have to sacrifice yourself within any relationship. You know what I'm saying? Whether that be intimate relationships, friendships, you know, relationship with your family, you know, people in general or whatever, like, you know, associates or, you know, whatever people do nowadays. But you shouldn't compromise who you are. You shouldn't have to, you know, be fake with that shit though. Like, you know what I'm saying? People go to work every day being fake, right? Why should you have to be fake around the people that you choosing to be in your life? Like, if I'm choosing someone to be in my life, why should I be a fake ass? Why should I be fake with them? I should be my authentic self, right? I shouldn't have to change myself to just have someone in my life. You know what I'm saying? Why should I have to put a muzzle on my mouth and not talk about certain topics because I'm in the presence of this person, and, you know, oh, he's going to get offended, or they're going to think this, or who cares? You know what I'm saying? Like tiptoeing and, you know what I'm saying, and being fake. Please. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I think it's important, like, to be in a space where you accept yourself for who you are, no matter how your past is. Cause, you know, people would like to hold stuff up against you and try to, like, make you feel some type of way about yourself. But if you self-accepting, and, you know what I'm saying, you have self-love, you love yourself, it's nothing that no one else could do or no one else could say. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if someone tries to, like, blackmail you or whatever because they want to tell your secrets or tell some shit, if you telling people was really tea about you, if you acknowledging it, like, there's people out there that they'll tell their own, you know what I'm saying, their own tea. They're not going to let nobody expose. No one can expose you if you already let it be known. You know what I'm saying? If you already put it out there, what can someone say? There's a lot of people out there, you know, they put their stuff out on Front Street or whatever. They put themselves in a vulnerable state where, you know, they don't care. It's like, I'm going to say this is what I did. And, you know what I'm saying, I took off all my clothes and I ran around the block and I was in the psych ward for about 5 days. Yeah, that happened. And you you can't, and yeah, I had a moment, and I'm not going to let you try to reveal me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's an example. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as, you know, saying, like, oh yeah, this happened, and yeah, you know, I was bugging out. You know what I'm saying? I had a moment, but, you know, I'm taking the right medication now, or I'm seeing a therapist now. Things are good. I'm not tripping now. I'm not bugging out. You know what I'm saying? But no one can really, you know, hold that shit against you if you let people know. You know what I'm saying? Just like people who like, anyway, that's a whole nother, let me tell you something. That's a whole nother topic right there. Like, people blackmailing other people or using things against them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's some secrets. Like, oh, I'm going to say this, or I'm going to tell, you know, your business. I'm going to do this. Like, if you tell your business, but who cares? That's what I'm saying. Like, who cares? You know what I'm saying? Who cares? Everyone has like, something that they did that they not too fond of. You know what I'm saying? That they don't want no one else to know, right? But you know what I'm saying? When you tell somebody who running their mouth, like, come on now. Like, if you telling somebody your business, right? You better expect everyone to know that shit. Even if this person say, oh, well, I'll keep your secrets. Yeah. They go and tell someone else, but they going to tell them, like, well, don't say nothing. But such and such told me this. Right? Because that's like, if someone comes to you and they be running their mouth, you know what I'm saying? They running their mouth, talking about everybody and shit. What you think they doing to them? Like, they going to other people and they talking about you to them. And, so it's just like, it's up to you telling people your business. But my thing is, certain conversations are useless to have. I'm just saying. It just really is with certain people. Because certain people be hating, like, be hating on the low, like, you know what I'm saying? Right, I had to learn the hard way that everyone out there is not going to root for you. When you accomplish a goal, move to a different level in your life, or overcome challenges that you may have been struggling with for years, sometimes people just don't care about it enough to celebrate what you have overcome. Some people are just going to talk shit about you and low-key hate. And this could be anybody, son. Like, this could be, a business partners, you know what I'm saying? Co-workers, your partner. Like, a lot of people, try to act like they not with a hater. They in relationships with haters. You know what I'm saying? I don't see how people be in relationships with people who don't mean them no good, And this could be even family too. Some people just be hating. For what? Like, what you hating for? What you hating for? What you hating for? See, I'm about to sing a song. Make up a song. And be hating, son. To be hating, you can tell, like, with the little player hating, you know what I'm saying? The little subliminal messages. Ain't nobody got time for that. You feel me? But when you experience these things, I don't think people should stop. You know what I'm saying? What they're doing, right? Because sometimes people will stop what they're doing because they're not receiving a certain support from anybody. And it's just like, you got to push yourself, because, just because someone ain't there for you the way you want them to be there for you, doesn't mean that you have to stop what you're doing. But sometimes people do stop what they're doing because they want some type of approval from other people. And it's like the only approval that you need is from yourself. How many people could say, like, oh, they started like a new career, or they even started they started self-improving, and then once they started self-improving and getting themselves to a different position in life that they wanted, how many people was not there for them, was not supportive of that, who kind of just fell to the side? Because it's like, you're not doing what you used to do. You feel me? So it's like you're focusing your energy on yourself and what you want. And a lot of times, some people, they don't like that shit. They don't like the fact that you are self-improving. And you're not focusing your energy on what they have to say. about you, or you're not, you know what I'm saying, all the hate and stuff, right? Because if someone keeps saying like little, you know, sneak disses and shit and little, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's one thing for somebody to just be a joking person, and it's like, you know, they're human and shit like that. But then there's another thing where someone's just hating everything. They always got some shit to say. You know what I'm saying? You'll have a new hairstyle. They want to say something about your hair. They want to say something about your clothes, or they want to laugh or whatever. You know? And the thing is stop giving that attention. You know what I'm saying? Because it's disempowering, right? Because it's like, if you already know somebody, don't mean you no good. They don't want to see you being successful. They don't want to see you thriving. It's like, you know, when you do talk about your goals or what you're doing, it's always like, oh, well, you know, they always want to, you know, say stuff that's like, oh, well, do you really think you're going to accomplish that goal? Do you really see yourself doing that? Do you think anybody's going to give you the opportunity, you know, to work this kind of job, you know? And it's like, stop going to people who don't believe in you, who don't want to see you doing good, asking them for their opinions, because it really doesn't matter. Because you got to live your life on your own, you know what I'm saying, on your own terms, regardless. Life is going on, right? You're responsible for the decisions and choices and stuff like that you make. And although I know there's people out there that like to blame other people for what's going on in their life, but you know what I'm saying, you gotta look in the mirror and take the initiative and say to yourself like, oh, okay, well, I'm responsible for the choices that I'm making. Ain't nobody else is. People are not responsible for your self-esteem or your self-confidence. You know what I'm saying? They're not responsible for how you take what someone else is saying. You know what I'm saying? How you respond to a hater. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as a hater don't want to see you do nothing. They don't mean you no good. They want to see you doing bad. They want to see you sad. They want to see you in a mental institution. They want to see you in jail. They want to see you, you know what I'm saying, fucked up. They want to see you struggling. They want to see that, oh, things aren't good. You know what I'm saying? They want to see all that. That's why, you know, some people get this kind of like this boost when they hear that you having problems and things aren't right. You know what I'm saying? Like, because things are not going good in their lives. And they can't take the fact that, you know what I'm saying, you're finally focusing on yourself and bettering yourself. You know what I'm saying? And they want to bring you down. It's like, it's no reason why you doing so much things, positive things for someone else, and in return, they just give you negativity. They just give you their ass to kiss. And it's like, you know what? It's 2024. Like, all that stuff right there, we throwing it in the trash. You know what I'm saying? Like, we throwing it in the trash. I know it took me like a whole hour to get that one little thing out, but I'm over here with my hand movements and shit. If I was live, you guys would see me, you know, like my face and stuff, but this ain't really about me and how you know what I'm saying? This ain't really about me. It's about the information that I'm talking about. So, like, I'm really big on like the audio stuff, because that's what I like, you know. And it's just like, you know, you hear it and it gets to like your subconscious mind, and, you know, you're taking it in. So it's like, because some people, you know, they listen to the podcast and they like the visuals and they want to see people and shit like that. Okay, cool. But then it goes to like a different place where it's like, all right, now you're interested in a person. All right, oh, let me see what this person is doing. Let me go to their page. Let me da 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 da. And it's just like, it's the information for me, right? I'm not trying to have no fans or nobody like following me. Like, I'm a low key type of person. You feel me? Like, I go out, do what I gotta do, you know. So I'm just a low key type of person. Like, sometimes I dress up, other times, you know what I'm saying, I'm looking like who did it and why, but you know, that's by choice. Like, I throw on what I want, throw on a sweatsuit, do what I gotta do, you feel me? I'm from New York. Like, it's certain times where I like to dress up and show out, and other times I don't want to look like I got it. Straight up and down, I want to go run my errands, do what I gotta do, and go back in the house. Ain't no lie right there. Anybody tell you, like, I'm not trying to impress nobody. I'm not like, oh yeah, every day I gotta put on makeup and have my hair done and dress up, put on. Nah, some days, yo, I'm throwing on my sneakers, throwing a sweatsuit on, you know what I'm saying, throwing my scarf on. In the city, we don't do bonnets. We do scarves. Like, you feel me? You know, I throw that shit on, do what I gotta do, put on like my little, you know, my work attire, go to work or whatever. Yeah, I work, you know. And I do the podcast and stuff like that. I have my website, you know, you guys could go to my website, www.beautifulstartpodcast.com. So yeah, I'm doing this, and also I'm learning new things, opening my mind to reading different books. So, you know, I'm very busy and stuff like that. So when I want to just go out and do what I gotta do, I'm gonna do it. Go out and do what I want to go out, do what I gotta do, dress how I want to dress. You know what I'm saying? Because not every day I want attention. I'm not saying, oh, I dress up and look nice for attention or whatever, but some days I just want to, like, yo, just go do what I gotta do. I ain't got time. You know what I'm saying? Throw on a sweatsuit, my scarf on, you know what I'm saying? Put my hoodie on, my coat. It's freezing. It's like 20 degrees out here sometimes. You know? Do what I gotta do. Now, I got all this makeup. You know what I'm saying? I got makeup. You know what I'm saying? Hair. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff. Nice shoes, nice clothes. I got that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna sit here in front like, oh yeah, every day when I go out, I be, you know what I'm saying, lace. Like, nah, B, that's not. Nah, I don't show out every day, and that's me being authentic and honest, and that's by choice. Because if I choose to be on something like, yo, I'ma be fly every day, I can. I can. But nah, I'm not, you know, nah. Not in the city life, son. Like, I be trying to be on some like, yo, do what I gotta do type of shit. Like, nah. Some people just be giving unnecessary attention to like the BS. Like, nah, I'm good. I'm good on that. But yeah, so like, you know, haters are going to hate. Okay. And sometimes the haters are closer than you know it. And sometimes you could be hating on your own self. Like, that's why you got to change your mind. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people got the enemy within. Like, you know what I'm saying? Having a negative dialogue with themselves, or feeling some type of way about themselves because of what they've gone through or what someone else said. And it's like, you got to rid yourself of that. You know what I'm saying? Some people feel like they're not deserving of having a great life, or having a life that they want, or they feel like they can't have certain things because they wasn't raised a certain way, or because they don't live in a certain community, or because they're not around certain people, or whatever limitations they place on themselves, right? You have to get yourself to a place where you have to remove that, like remove the negativity. You feel what I'm saying? Like removing that negativity within yourself. And a lot of times it has a lot to do with reprogramming your mind. It's how your mind has been programmed. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't understand, like, our mind is like a computer. Like, you know how your computer, you could put programs or apps or different things on the shit, right? Within your mind is programmed a certain way, right? You could be programmed to feel some type of way about yourself. Some people, have a certain mindset or a victim mindset that keeps them in the state that they are in. And it's like you have to get out of that, right? And a great book that you guys could start with is the Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy, I believe, or Dr. Joseph Murphy. But you could just Google it and it should have come up, right? But that's a great book that you guys could utilize to, like, start to work with your mind, because I feel like it all is in your mind, with those feelings, like, and there's a million things that you could do as far as deprogramming yourself, like getting rid of that. But that's a whole nother topic. But that I'll be here for hours discussing that. But that book is a good starting point, to just get those things out of your mind. And to start to learn different methods that you could utilize to rid yourself of that negativity, right? That negativity within, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, we need to live our best lives the way we feel that we should live our lives. I you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to live a life that somebody else want me to live, or want me to be something else that I'm not. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you have to determine what it is that you want for yourself and how you want to be, because at the end of the day, if what's going on in your life now that you don't like, then you the only person that could change that shit. No one else. People could point out certain things like, oh yeah, I see this, you could fix it. It doesn't matter what nobody else say. It matters what you say and what you think. But it's a problem when you are sad all the time. That's not natural for someone to be sad all the time. And I feel like if someone is sad all the time, you need to go, speak to a psychiatrist or a therapist, or, figure out why that is. Journal. Journaling is a great thing, because you are tapping into your emotions, writing the stuff out, right? You could write out some stuff, but don't hold on to it. Like with me, like before, I felt like, having a diary or a journal or something like that is beneficial, right? But then it's just like, when you write those emotions out and stuff like that, like, people, they hold on to certain things, and they could look at it and be like, oh, well, in 2014, I was feeling like this, but I'm no longer feeling like that, but to me, I just feel like, you writing out your emotions, writing out how you feel or whatever, and you getting it out. I would say take that page out and rip it out and throw it away. And on to the next thing. Because it's like, why would you want to remember how that felt? Or, or have that to be a reference point. It could just be like, yo, I was going through this shit. I'm no longer going through it. I used to be sad and depressed all the time. Now I'm no longer being sad and depressed. I'm no longer allowing myself to feel that way. You know what I'm saying? I'm allowing myself to feel something else. You know what I'm saying? I'm choosing to be content. I'm choosing to be happy. I'm choosing to be joyous. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we have different emotions, right? Because that's all that shit is, emotions, right? But sometimes people just get trapped into this thought form. That's what it is. It becomes like this thought form where it's like just negative. Like, oh, it's like, damn, you sad, you depressed. I'm saying, I ain't got no man. A lot of people like, I ain't got no man. Laying down in the bed by yourself at night, you know what I'm saying? With the pillow between your legs, you know what I'm saying? Watching, something on BET Plus. I don't know what the hell, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Being sad and shit on the phone with your homegirl talking about, I ain't have a man since 2010. When is my man coming? And it's just like, girl, bye. Shit. There's men all over the city. There's a lot of fixer-uppers. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you want to do that project. You feel what I'm saying? I don't think you want to take on another project. Because a lot of these women out here, they really building these men up. They building them up. How you pouring life into someone else and you're not pouring that very life into yourself? You know what I'm saying? Building yourself up. Don't allow yourself to get in a state where you just focusing on what you don't have and what's going wrong in your life. We got to focus on what's going right in our lives and being grateful for what we have. You know what I'm saying? Just being grateful. And I'm not, I'm not anti-dating or anti-men. Like, nah, that's not me. I'm just saying in terms of the toxic stuff, within a society, it promotes toxic relationships, if you really open your eyes and really see, you know what I'm saying? It can't be that bad. Like, shit, if people was in relationships for like 20 plus years and shit, and it wasn't no sad situation, and they figure out what works for them or whatever. Like I said, I'm not no dating coach or no giving no advice. This is just a topic. Topic is loving someone who doesn't mean you no good. And I feel like those toxic relationships, a lot of those relationships, that person don't mean you no good. Like, you mean to tell me someone did you dirty, called you names, told you wasn't shit, publicly embarrassed you, you know what I'm saying, exposed you, and like I said, it could be sometimes on our end we could be toxic, but as far as having this type of relationship where it's like a tit for tat, like, oh, I'm gonna get you before you get me type shit, like, that's not healthy. You know what I'm saying? You sleeping with one eye open, like, okay, what's going to happen now? Ain't nobody got time for that. Like, come on, that weighs and tear on you. You know what I'm saying? Especially when someone did you dirty. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, yo, how could you do me like this? And I'm just trying to show you love and be there for you and build you up. But yet you want to bring me down. You want to hurt me. You know what I'm saying? You want to make me look like a fool in these streets. And not saying that anybody else's opinion matters, but it's like, that's when you question your self-love. That's when you say, oh, well, I don't deserve this. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to be in no relationship with no guy who gonna do me like this. Or I don't need to be in a relationship with a woman who gonna do me like this. You know what I'm saying? There's some things people could work through and get and get to a different place. But it's like, when you are not able to work through it, you know what I'm saying? Loving is not controlling. Why should you have to control everything I do? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up with that? That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody going through your phone, telling you who you should talk to or who you shouldn't talk to. Like, you a grown ass person. That you grown. You should be able to talk to whoever you want to talk to. Everything is not sex. Like, some people just feel like, when you in a relationship, when you marry, you can't have male friends. But if you had male friends from when you was a little kid, there's people out there that's still friends with people that they met when they was kids. And it's strictly no sex. You know what I'm saying? And they on some cool shit. You know what I'm saying? Like some brother sister type of shit or whatever, or sister, I don't know, sister or whatever. Like, they on some cool shit. But people want to be like, when people are like in this controlling state, when they want to control you and tell you what you going to do or what you not going to do, they want to tell you who you should be in a relationship with, who you should be with, who you should be talking to. If we marry, we in a relationship, you can't have friends, you can't talk to nobody else, you gotta be doing this is what a wife is. You know what I'm saying? They wanna hold you captive, right? And tell you what to do, but then yet they doing everything that they want to do. They talking to women and men. They doing everything they want to do, but you can't do it. That's a problem. It makes no sense too. That's a problem. Cause it's like, you grown. What you know what I'm saying? There's some people out there, they like to play those kind of roles and shit. Where, I forgot what the term that they call it, but I forgot, because they have all this kinky shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of different things people are into, right? But that's two consenting adults. You know what I'm saying? That's entered in whatever they into, right? But when you have a person who, like a couple, and one is like more controlling and have power over the other, that's the problem I'm talking about. Like, you want to control everything that's going on and tell me what to do. That's a problem, B. And I know, all the haters out there going to be trying to say something. The people who want to control their spouses probably going to be all up in the comment section saying shit, or maybe not. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, get out of your comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? And let all the people go who don't mean you no good. Or tap them, or not even, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to tell people to cut people off or whatever, but, you do what you want to do as a grown-ass adult. I'm just saying, you make the decisions for your life. You feel me? But as far as like, disconnecting and cutting that loose, I think that someone should focus on themselves. You feel me? Focus on you and what you want, and stop giving your attention to things that do not empower you. And if that relationship don't empower you, don't make you a better person, then that's something that you shouldn't give your attention to, because obviously that's not going to get you nowhere. It's just nothing but heartache and pain. You just drawing out the time for yourself, right? Because if someone's not really there, they not there. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like not focusing your energy on that, right? And live your own life the way you want to live, and not because this person wants you to live a certain way, they want you to be a certain kind of way. Like, let all that go. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not too bad on the other side. I'm just saying. But, you could do what you want to do. It's your life. You feel me? But this is my time to invite you all to come to my website, www.beautifulstartpodcast.com. And definitely there, every Monday, there is a new episode that you guys could listen to. If you guys have not listened to this past episode that came on Monday, definitely go to the website and listen out for it. and listen out for it and listen to it. And then also on the website, you could book a session with me. I do offer coaching sessions, 30-minute coaching sessions for now. And with these coaching sessions is this session is geared towards assisting you with, self-improvement and helping you to set up a plan that will aid you to reach your fullest potential in life. And also, help you to get started on all the objectives that you set out for yourself, and, hold you accountable for the things that you want to create in your life that you say you want, right? So that's what that coaching session, to put it in a nutshell, like summarizing it, but it's more. But it's, it's assisting with the self-improvement, and it's only 30-minute sessions. That's what I'm offering now. And also I have vent sessions. Now the vent sessions are self-explanatory. I offer 30 minutes and then 45 minutes of that for the vent sessions. And then also I do offer combined sessions, which is the coaching and vent sessions together. And then I have a special session. This session is unique, positive, chat and show type of conversation that could be on any subject matter, whether serious or trivial. It's a colloquy session. So the colloquy session is only 30 minutes. That's what I'm offering. But it's unique. It's just like a regular conversation, if you will. But I do offer that. And then also, if you go to the website, www.beautifulstartpodcast.com, you will see that I do have a group. It's the Get Back to Me, Get Back to Life monthly group. And this group is for women. This group is for women who are living from different parts of the world, who are all about building their lives the way they see fit, and who are moving beyond the past, the challenges, people, circumstances, right? Who basically shaping and forming their life the way they want to. You feel me? So if you guys are interested in being a part of that, you have the option to have full access to the group, which is to have access to 2 live group meetings, or you could be a part of just one group meeting. It's really up to you, but you have that option. This group meets on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Twice a month. It's not every Tuesday. But if you live in a different time zone and would like to be a part of this group, then you have to use a time converter to convert the time so that you can know what time it is where you at in your state or country. And last but not least, I do offer a meditation, right? It's called Meaningful Meditation, right? This Meaningful Meditation will be done once a month, and it's absolutely free for anyone who signs up. Each session is about 30 minutes. Typically people who live a peaceful life and have a clear mind are people who meditate on a regular basis, right? So meaningful meditation will help you to train your mind and help you to get everything in order. So, it's just a starting point for those who want to be a part of it. So you come to the website, you sign up for that, and the email will be sent out to you. So the meditation is done typically on Wednesdays at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to be a part of that, definitely sign up, because I have a session coming up for the month of February. So if you guys want to be a part of that, then definitely sign up. And this do apply to 11:59. We see this meditation group meets on 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on a Wednesday. So it's going to be on a Wednesday, but you just don't know which date it will be. You feel me? So you got to sign up. And then also that applies to, like, if you're in a different state or country, you have to use a time zone converter to convert that time so that, you know, you could know what time it is where you at, because, you know, you just got to know, because, you know what I'm saying? You got to know when that is. But that's what's going on here at beautifulstartpodcast.com. That's what I have going on. There's going to be some new things that I am going to be reintroducing for the year of 2024. I've been doing this podcast since 2018, I believe. It's been a minute. You know what I'm saying? Your girl been down for a minute. It's been a long time coming, but I'm so grateful for you guys that has been subscribing to the channel, that has been, you know, listening to you know, the podcast outside of the live. I do post some videos on I'm going to start posting videos on this YouTube page, but mostly I just been going live here. I used to go live on TalkShoe, but you know, I came over here. So pretty much the episodes, like the stuff that's posted on here, is not posted anywhere else. So when you go to the website, it's definitely a new episode, and it's definitely a lot of information. I pride myself on trying to give out as much information as possible. I have over 100 episodes of the show, so there's a lot of content out there that you guys could listen to if you're interested. But I thank you so much for being a part of this live. If you are listening to on the replay, thank you so much. I would like to invite you guys to subscribe, comment, and like this so that this page can grow. You feel me? But thank you so much for being a part of this show, and until next